Hey, Flo here. I'm back just a few minutes later. Check this view out. It's ridiculous. Couldn't pass it up. Although I was thinking about passing up all this stuff and doing some streams a little bit further down and then coming back if I had time to do some of these. But I want to make sure 100% that I get some readings in. And last time I was up here, I ran out of time. So we're going to start out straight away doing the readings, so there's no chance that I fail to get some done. The sun is just peeking over the horizon back to the right there, so get a little bit of shine on the mountain. Should be a pretty nice day. I wasn't sure, like the weather, it could rain today. It was kind of sprinkling this morning as I was beginning the hike, and there could be more of that kind of stuff. But in between all that, I'm sure I'll get some pretty awesome stuff going on here. Brought my mirrorless camera today so I can take a few decent pictures. I don't really know why I even take pictures anymore, because I don't even look at them, much less do anything with them when I get home. But I don't know, one of these days I'll be glad I had them if I survive long enough to appreciate them, but I don't know. Alright, let's get going here. We're going to be reading a bunch of Psalms, which I always like those. And James, I don't know why, that's weird. That doesn't seem right. James 2? Why would it be James 2 and not James 1? Oh, that's not right. I copied the wrong one somehow. I don't know how that happened. Oh, weird. Let me refresh. Something weird going on here. Okay, that's not the right reading. Let me fix that just a second. Glad I caught that. That would have been annoying to do it wrong. Alright, that makes more sense. Similar, but yeah, no reason to skip James 1. That doesn't make any sense at all. So we got Psalms 120 to 121. 140 to 142, and James chapter 1. Let's see. I think this is a good position. Problem with me sitting here is I'm sort of leaning back on the hill. Or rather, the hill is forcing me to lean back, so I don't want to fall back in my chair, so maybe change that a little bit. Yeah, it is definitely getting colder. My hands are really cold. Whew. My nose is cold. I'm just cold all around. Glad to be out today, though. I knew it was going to be cold. I don't know. There's conflicting reports on websites. One of the websites said it was going to be 30 to 32 degrees up here, but it doesn't feel quite that cold to me. It did snow over the last few days up here. You can kind of see where the freezing zone is. There's just a perfect line going across. I was sort of intending to go up there, and I'll have to try out the landscape and just take it step by step, because if it's too slippery up there, I probably won't go all the way. I'm not planning to go to the summit of the mountain or anything, but I was thinking to go up there somewhere. We'll see how it goes. I didn't bring my spikes. I don't think there's going to be really ice. It'll just be like loose dusting of snow from what I can tell. So maybe it won't be a big deal, but we'll see. It just depends on what the weather does too. If a bunch of clouds roll in, I probably won't bother to go up there because it would just be wet and miserable. So anyway, play it by ear. Psalm 120. No, that's not right. I always say chapter. For some reason it sounds better to just say Psalm 120, but I usually say chapter, and I'll just try to be consistent. Psalm chapter 120. A song of ascents. In my distress I cried to the Lord, and he answered me. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips and a deceitful tongue. What will he do to you? And what will be added to you, O deceitful tongue? Sharp arrows will come from the warrior, with burning coals of the broom tree. Woe to me that I dwell in Meshech. Woe to me that I dwell in Meshech. Woe to me that I dwell in Meshech, that I live among the tents of Kedar. Too long have I dwelt among those who hate peace. I am in favor of peace, but when I speak, they want war. Psalm chapter 121. A song of ascents. I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to slip. Your protector will not slumber. Behold, the protector of Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is the shade on your right hand. The sun will not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will guard you from all evil. He will preserve your soul. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. That one's appropriate. Hopefully he'll keep my foot from slipping when I'm hiking out today. Psalm chapter 140. For the choir master, a psalm of David. Rescue me, O Lord, from evil men. Protect me from men of violence, who devise evil in their hearts and stir up war all day long. They sharpen their tongues like snakes. The venom of vipers is on their lips. Selah. Guard me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Keep me safe from men of violence, who scheme to make me stumble. The proud hide a snare for me. The cords of their net are spread along the path, and lures are set out for me. Selah. I say to the Lord, You are my God. Hear, O Lord, my cry for help. O God, the Lord, the strength of my salvation, You shield my head in the day of battle. Grant me, O Lord, the desires... terrible at reading today, and always. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Do not promote their evil plans, lest they be exalted. Selah. May the heads of those who surround me be covered in the trouble their lips have caused. May burning coals fall on them. May they be thrown into the fire, into the miry pits, never to rise again. May no slanderer be established in the land. May calamity hunt down the man of violence. I know that the Lord upholds justice for the poor and defends the cause of the needy. Surely the righteous will praise your name, the upright will dwell in your presence. Psalm chapter 141, a psalm of David. I call upon you, O Lord. Come quickly to me. Hear my voice when I call to you. May my prayer be set before you like incense, my uplifted hands like the evening offering. Set a guard, O Lord, over my mouth. Keep watch at the door of my lips. Do not let my heart be drawn to any evil thing, or take part in works of wickedness with men who do iniquity. Let me not feast on their delicacies. Let the righteous man strike me. Let his rebuke be an act of loving devotion. It is oil for my head. Let me not refuse it. For my prayer is ever against the deeds of the wicked. When their rulers are thrown down from the cliffs, the people will listen to my words, for they are pleasant. As when one plows and breaks up the soil, so our bones have been scattered at the mouth of Sheol. But my eyes are fixed on you, O God, the Lord. In you I seek refuge. Do not leave my soul defenseless. Keep me from the snares they have laid for me, and from the lures of evildoers. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, while I pass by in safety. Psalm chapter 142, a maskil of David when he was in the cave. A prayer. I cry aloud to the Lord. I lift my voice to the Lord for mercy. I pour out my complaint before him. I reveal my trouble to him. Although my spirit grows faint within me, you know my way. Along the path I travel, they have hidden a snare for me. Look to my right and see. No one attends to me. There is no refuge for me. No one cares for my soul. I cry to you, O Lord. You are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry, for I am brought quite low. Rescue me from my pursuers, for they are too strong for me. Free my soul from prison, that I may praise your name. The righteous will gather around me because of your goodness to me. It's getting colder and colder. I'm getting a runny nose. My hands are like getting white. I don't know what that's all about. Weird. I mean, I'm a white person, but like that's really white. Hopefully I'm not like losing blood circulation or something. It's weird looking. I think I'm just cold. All right, one more chapter. Unfortunately, I can't really wear gloves while I'm doing this because I need to be able to activate my phone screen. And even I have some gloves that supposedly have little activating pads on them, but they don't always work. James chapter 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes of the dispersion, greetings. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, when you encounter trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Allow perseverance to finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Now if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. But he must ask in faith, without doubting, because he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That man should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. The brother in humble circumstances should exult in his high position, but the one who is rich should exult in his low position, because he will pass away like a flower of the field. For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. Its flower falls, and its beauty is lost. So too the rich man will fade away in the midst of his pursuits. Blessed is the man who perseveres under trial, because when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when by his own evil desires he is lured away and enticed. Then after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. Do not be deceived, my beloved brothers. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, with whom there is no change or shifting shadow. He chose to give us birth through the word of truth, that we would be a kind of first fruits of his creation. He chose to give us birth through the word of truth, that we would be a kind of first fruits of his creation. There's a jet up there. I think I'll wait for it to pass. It's kind of noisy. Oh wow, the mountain looks amazing now. Oh, the light. Those clouds are moving really fast. And I can hear the wind up there on the top too. So I don't know if I can, like if I go up there it'll be so windy. It'll be crazy. It takes forever for those jets to pass by. I could have actually done a live stream here, but I like to get a really strong, good bit rate so it looks really good, and I could get like a decent, it's okay, it's not great, so decided just to do the local recording. Alright, let's finish this chapter. There will be a sudden jump in the video when I cut this apart. My beloved brothers, understand this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. For man's anger does not bring about the righteousness that God desires. Therefore get rid of all moral filth and every expression of evil, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save your souls. Be doers of the word and not hearers only, otherwise you are deceiving yourselves. For anyone who hears the word but does not carry it out is like a man who looks at his face in a mirror and after observing himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. But the one who looks intently into the perfect law of freedom and continues to do so, not being a forgetful hearer but an effective doer, he will be blessed in what he does. If anyone considers himself religious and yet does not bridle his tongue, he deceives his heart, and his religion is worthless. Pure and undefiled religion before our God and Father is this: to care for orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. Alright, I made it. I want to get a couple pictures of that sunlight coming in. If I can get up without falling over on this chair. Alright, that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you later. I'll do more of these throughout the day as time and circumstance allow. Hoping to do as many as possible today so I can get a little bit ahead because it's going to be harder and harder to do these as the weather turns, so I have to do them while I can. Alright, we'll catch you next time. Later.